Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is so exciting for a couple of reasons. It is my first fall tutorial, it is all drugstore, and I have a huge announcement at the end of the tutorial. I hit 100,000 subscribers and I told you all on Snapchat if you follow me there. If you aren't, I will have it linked below, but if you are, then you heard me say that I wanted to do something special for you guys. So stick around to the end of the tutorial to find out what that is and how to enter it. I'm really excited about it, and I'm also really excited about this look. I asked y'all if you wanted to do a fall drugstore tutorial or just a fall tutorial using tons of new makeup, but most of it was high-end. So if you wanted that one, I will still do that, but I had more requests for the drugstore one, and I haven't done a drugstore tutorial in a while, so I was really excited about it. There are so many new things coming to the drugstore for fall, and y'all should just get ready for a lot of fall looks because I'm ready. I am that person. I already have pumpkins up in my house. I've been drinking pumpkin spice coffee. I've made pumpkin muffins already. Like, I am ready for fall. So if you'd like to see how to get this look, then go ahead and keep on watching, and don't forget to stick around to the end to find out about the contest. Since the eyes are so heavy, we're starting with those first, and I just applied a little bit of concealer to my lids. Then I am setting that with some translucent setting powder so everything blends really well. And in the palette that I'm going to be using, there isn't a very light transition shade, so I'm just taking my bronzer, and this is the Ticket to Brazil from Wet n Wild, in a big fluffy brush, and I'm just applying that first so everything can blend out really nicely. And I love using bronzer in my crease for a day-to-day. This is all I do. Jumping into Shayla's palette, I'm taking this really beautiful kind of burgundy brown is the only way that I can describe it, and I am applying this all throughout the crease. So I'm starting in that inner corner, but I'm keeping it just as deposited on the outer corner as I am the inner corner. So this is going to be very blown out, very dramatic, and I think this color is just stunning. This blended out so easily. It applied really well. I'm super impressed already with this. And then I'm just taking that same shade and deepening it up. I didn't want to do the black, but I did want to have a little bit more definition throughout the actual crease. So I just took a smaller blending brush. This is an E35 from Sigma, and I'm applying it using the brush only sideways. I'm not doing any circular motions. I'm just sweeping back and forth right into the socket of the eye. Next, I'm picking up this really beautiful purple shade, and I think just because it's melded with that other color, this is showing up a little bit more berry on the lids, which is fine with me. I love this shade. It's really beautiful. It has a nice sheen to it. It's not a chunky glitter or anything like that, but it does have a nice reflect. So I am just packing that all over the lid, really keeping it concentrated on the lower part of the lid and then blending it upward. And then I just did go back in with that E35. I don't have any additional product on here, but just whatever's left on my brush, I wanted to make sure and go over that crease one more time so we didn't lose any intensity. And then I am just taking my big fluffy blending brush that we started out with and softening up those edges. When it comes to liner, if you wanted to go extra bold, you could totally go in with a wing, but I am just doing a very thin band across the lash line. And then I am applying some Maybelline Big Shot Mascara. This one's also a collaboration with Shayla. This is Baddest Black, so it is even darker than the original. And then I am going to be applying some lashes from Coco, and these are in the style Carrie. These have a nice kind of taper to them, and they're fluffy, but they aren't too crazy. And now I'm just moving on to the face. So I am using the NYX Under Eye Brightening Corrector because I have to have a corrector of some sort. And then the LA Girl Pro Conceal in the shade Natural. You guys, this used to be like my ride or die drugstore concealer. I haven't used it in such a long time, and it is so good. It's literally, I think, like $2 or $3, and it has amazing coverage. So I just did a little bit along the ridge of my nose and down my chin as well. And then I am blending everything out with this Real Techniques sponge that I love. I'm not sure if this launched yet or not, but if it is, I will have it linked down below. Then I am just setting my eyes with some translucent setting powder. This is a RCMA.
And I'm using a brush, and I haven't done this in forever, but I feel like lately whenever I've been using a sponge, it just looks really, I don't know, too harsh. So I'm trying to use a brush and seeing if that makes a difference. And I'm also setting my smile lines because that is the area on my face where my foundation tends to break up the most. Then I'm going back in with that bronzer that we started out with and really bronzing up my face. I'm not doing any contouring, well, except for my nose. I'm not doing any contouring throughout the face, so I want to have a nice, really bronzed, warm complexion. So I am going in the same areas that you would contour, but I'm using a bigger brush, just really kind of warming up the skin with that. For blush, I am picking up this NYX Intuitive palette that I picked up at BeautyCon. You guys, this is stunning. I am obsessed with this blush, and just wait for it. I am mixing these two highlights, and I feel like I have hit the jackpot lately with highlights. Look how gorgeous that is. I totally recommend this palette from NYX. It is stunning. So I'm applying that to the cheekbones and then also to the tip of my nose and my chin. And then I am going to finish up the eyes, and I am first taking this L'Oreal pencil, and this one's in the shade Charcoal. It's a nice dark gray, and it also had a little bit of silver flecks in it. And I'll be honest, it was great for smoking out the lower lash line because it was so creamy. It helped to really blur that out. But it also traveled throughout the day, so just keep that in mind. And then I'm just taking that beautiful burgundy and running that all across that lower lash line and added some mascara. And then I am taking the matte highlight in this palette, which I really enjoy, and I'm applying that underneath the brow bone. And then I'm picking up this gold, and this is such a sparkly, beautiful gold, and I'm applying that to the inner corners with a tiny little brush. And then it is on to lips, and I'm gonna give you guys two different options. So if you want to keep it a little safer and more wearable, you can totally go for a nude, and I'm doing a very warm nude. So I'm taking this L'Oreal pencil in the shade 110. This is one of their matte pencils, and then I am layering that with one of their infallible paints, and this one is in the shade 342, and this is just a really beautiful, like I said, warm nude. I love this, and these are so comfortable, but if you want to go a little bit bolder, then we have that option too. I feel like this lip is the equivalent of that really beautiful chocolatey burgundy shade that we have in the crease, and this one is also an infallible paint in the shade 350.
Okay, so this is the final look. I absolutely love it, and I hope you guys do too. And now on to the surprise. When I hit 100,000, Aaron actually came up with this idea and I loved it. So what we are doing is I'm going to do a collab with 3 of you, 3 of my subscribers that do YouTube tutorials as well. And I get messages every day, literally every day on Snapchat or Instagram or here on YouTube on my channel about girls that are wanting to start a channel or they've started a channel and they're just not sure how to grow because it is so hard. It's very, very hard to grow on YouTube. The YouTube beauty community is just so saturated that sometimes it's really hard to get noticed. And that's what I want to do. I don't have a huge platform, but I want to use my platform to help my followers because you guys help me so much. So what we're going to do is go to my Instagram. After I have this video up, I will have the picture there. And I will have it like announced on there that this is the picture that you want to enter, and add your name and your channel, and all you have to do is let me know what motivates you, what drives you to do this, and kind of what your channel is about. And I'm going to go through all of them, and within a week I will send you a DM if you are one of the 3 that are chosen, and I'm going to send out packages, and we're all going to do kind of similar looks with different products. So I want to send you guys a few products, and we'll all be using similar products and coming up with 3 different looks from y'all and then 1 from me. And I will have you guys tagged in the video just like a regular collaboration video. So it will be 4 of us creating looks using similar products, and I am so excited, like I'm shaking, I'm really excited to just kind of get to share a little bit of love with you guys because you guys send so much love my way every single day. So like I said, I will have all of this information down in the description box, but I will have my Instagram linked so you can get there really easily, and that's all you have to do to enter, and I'm so, so excited. So I hope you guys enter. I hope you guys like this look. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!